food for a complete barbecue for your family. Now, think about this. What if you could make one phone call and get the burgers you needed, one phone call to get the sirloin steaks you needed, and one call to get the bacon-wrapped sirloins you wanted, and then finally, potatoes to go with all that meat? Oh yeah, seasoned steak fries that you can bake in the oven. We've got it all for you, and it's all from Kansas City Steak Company. It is also a one-day-only priced item, meaning the lowest price you're going to see on this in 6 months. Okay, everybody all right?
Wasn't me.
I think we're okay. We made a lot of noise, but there's no one hurt. All right, that's good news. Hey, this is $99 and change, 4 easy payments on the credit card. This is Greg Shockley. Welcome back, sir.
Hi, David. How you doing?
Nice to see you.
Guys.
I'm awfully excited about this because you basically put the entire barbecue together in a box.
Yeah, a lot of our favorites right here from our steak burgers. Sirloin steak, #1 selling steak, but not only just our 4-ounce sirloin, which is the most popular. We wrapped the one around bacon to give a 5-ounce one.
I'm in.
And then these incredibly oven-baked or fry or air fryer crispy steak fries, already seasoned up for you. And those were in the oven, by the way, and you get that nice crispness. Inside's nice and soft. But
no, you get the creamy inside.
Yeah, perfect seasoning.
A good steakhouse fry will be crispy on the outside, well seasoned, and creamy on the inside.
Yeah, almost like mashed potatoes.
You know, Mary,
inside.
you got to love this assortment because there's no glutens up in here. All potatoes and meat.
That's right. All right, you ready to get into it?
Let's get it.
Okay. So we're going to start off with our bacon-wrapped sirloin. So, of course, you love the divine swine, right? Of course.
Divine swine goes with everything.
So we've got our sirloin steaks, perfect 5-ounce steak, wrapped with double smoked hickory bacon. So again, not like anything. We're not just going to wrap bacon around it. We're going to take double smoked hickory bacon, wrap it around not just once, but almost twice around this beautiful sirloin. Here, you can dip it in right there if you want. And look, this says it all right here. This is why the sirloin's #1 selling steak. It is tender. It is juicy. I always like to say it's got the richness of a ribeye. It's got the tenderness of a filet.
Can you
doesn't
cut
have
that
the
in
price
half one more
tag of
time?
either one.
Thank you.
And of course, David's going to dip it in that steak and prime
I know I am
seasoning.
because I love it. All right, so this is the bacon wrapped sirloin.
So you get 4 of those. 4 5-ounce double smoked hickory bacon sirloins. All right. Next, we're going to go to steak burgers, and we call them steak burgers for one reason, because the only thing in here is steak. There's filet, sirloin, porterhouse, ribeye, all the cuts of our steaks, the lean trimmings of our steaks going into making these burgers. So notice when I cut into this, it literally looks like I'm going to cut into 4 steaks, but it's really 4 patties that we formed in right here. And just look, you're going to see juices come flying out of there. Look at this.
And these are the classic burgers, meaning it's a blank canvas. You can
It's a blank canvas.
decorate them up any way you like.
Perfectly juicy. Look at that. That's a sign of the great quality steak. That is Western Kansas corn-fed beef at its best right there. So you're getting 8 of these beautiful steak burgers.
May I say real quickly, we've only shown you the bacon wrapped sirloins and the steak burgers, but folks are jumping all over this. We don't have many of these to go around. We weren't able to get our hands on a large number of these because there's so much meat in the box. This is a specialty order that Kansas City did just for us that we could offer to all of you at home. I will tell you, the lowest price you're going to see on this in 6 months. Price and offer is only good until end of day today and only while supplies last, unless, of course, you go with auto delivery. If you choose auto delivery, you'll lock in this price and it's easy pay, and we'll deliver it every 4 months for 1 year. But you're always in the driver's seat with auto delivery, meaning you'll be able to cancel or delay a shipment anytime simply by calling customer service. But why wouldn't you want to lock in that great price? So we've seen the bacon wrapped sirloins, we've seen the delicious steak burgers. Now let's take a look at what we call the sirloin steak, the perfect size.
Now we have what I'll go out on a limb and say this is our most popular collection of steaks, is when we do our 4-ounce. We call them sandwich steaks, but they're everything but that. They're a great sandwich steak, but you can do so many different things with them. They're the most versatile steak that we have in our collection. So if you want to do steak and eggs, have fajitas, do soft taco night, make that steak sandwich, anything goes with these steaks. They take a marinade really perfectly. They're the perfect 4-ounce size too. And with this steak, 160 calories, 0 carbs, 23 healthy grams of protein and only 6 grams of fat. So it's a nice lean steak, just like the other one. The other one happens to be wrapped in bacon, but we're taking all visible fat off by hand. Trimmers and David's just sitting here eating the fries.
These fries are so good.
Of course, with the 6 pounds of beef. So remember, you're getting 4 of the beautiful 5-ounce sirloins wrapped with bacon. You're getting 8 of those 4.5-ounce steak burgers, the classic version. All these come with the steak and prime rib seasoning too, by the way.
And the fries are already pre-seasoned.
Pre-cooked and pre-seasoned. So
you're really just warming them up, right?
I like to do more than just warm them because I like them get them crispy. So yeah, you can just warm them up, but I like that extra crispy.
So how long do you warm them in the oven then?
I do about 22 minutes in a convection oven and about 30 minutes in a regular household oven at 375 degrees.
From frozen?
From frozen.
From frozen.
Yeah. And actually, you know what? If they happen to thaw out just a little bit, I found that they actually cook pretty well even from thawed out. So it's not going to help you save much time, but I've accidentally turned my back and answered the phone.
We only have about 2,600 sets to go around. Look at these delicious, juicy, fantastic steak burgers. And what's great about these burgers is that this is not mystery meat. You know exactly what's in there. Oh, let me just run down the list, Greg. Is there porterhouse in there?
Yes, there is.
Is there ribeye in there?
Yep.
Is there some filet in there?
There is.
Is there some sirloin in there?
There is.
Oh, there's a little bit of everything in there.
Yep, and that's what, it's really what makes them special. People have tried these. Remember, David, you've been here for as long as we have, obviously. We had 21 years we've been here. We brought these about the first year in after we started bringing a couple steaks in. We started bringing the steak burgers.
Well, it was 95 when you started.
Yep.
The first item you ever showed on QVC were strip steaks.
Or Kansas City strip steaks,
Kansas City strip steaks.
That's right.
And then when you all responded so incredibly positively to the steaks, we started going to Kansas City saying, can you make burgers?
Yeah.
So they brought in burgers. And then we said, can you make flavored burgers? And they started doing flavored burgers. And then they started doing filet and everything else.
You ask and you shall receive.
Absolutely.
Hopefully.
It's a good thing. So this is an entire barbecue in a box. Everything you need from the bacon wrapped sirloins to the burgers.
Yep.
To the 4-ounce steaks to the seasoned fries.
Now, let me show you how everything's packaged here nice and neatly, okay? So bacon wrapped sirloins going to be individually packed. So anything 5 ounces or above, we typically kind of individually pack these because we know that the families really love that. And take a look at this if you can. I always brag about the marbling in our steaks. You can see this right through the packaging. What marbling's all those white lines that you see in there? That's a sign of quality. Quality steak doesn't have a lot of these white lines that melts away and makes our steaks flavorful and tender and juicy. The same thing, our 4-ounce sirloins, 2 to a pack right here. Our burgers are also going to be 2 to a pack. And the fries, 1 pound in each. So you just pull out a pound.
2 1-pound bags.
And you can, if you don't want to use all of them at one time, no problem. Just get an airtight bag, pull out what you need, pop the rest in an airtight bag so they stay nice and fresh and you're all set.
So good. And if you got the air fryer, and we know about 300,000 of you do.
They'll turn out great in there.
They'll work beautifully in there, and they're already seasoned. So that's the best part. Just dump them in there frozen, turn on the air fryer. How long do you think in the air fryer? About 10 minutes?
Probably not even.
Not even?
I don't think so. I haven't really used it that much.
Because they're, you know what, they're pre-cooked.
Those of you out there that have them, you probably know better than me. But once they're crispy, you take them out and check them. Once they're crispy, because remember, they're fully cooked. So they're already tender coming out of the freezer.
I would go like 5 minutes and check them.
Okay.
Wouldn't you think?
Yeah, sounds
in the
good.
air fryer?
Sounds good. But you're getting something for everybody right here. So, you know, whether you want to just have fajita night, pull out a couple of the sirloin, the 4-ounce sirloin steaks. Maybe it's just the 2 of you that night, and we're going to have a bacon wrapped sirloin for dinner, or burgers anytime, as far as I'm concerned, all year round. Fry up that grill. These are perfect on the George Foreman grill. These are perfect on George Foreman or George Lopez's grill out there. They're perfect on any grill that you want to do.
Yeah.
A lot of George's to deal with here.
So good. Now, let's remind you, this price, only good until end of day today and only while supplies last. Lowest price you're going to see in 6 months. We might bring this back, but we'll have to bring it back at a higher price. So if you get it now, you're locking in that lower price. You're also able to enjoy the easy pay, and of course, it's free shipping and handling.
It is. And you know, if you've never tried Kansas City steaks before and you're really looking for, you know, a way to kind of jump in and see what we're all about, this is a really great way to do it. The sirloin steaks, again, one of the things that really put us on the map here over 20 years ago at QVC. And our burgers, you can't go wrong. They're really, truly something wonderful. And the steaks, or the steak fries are really, in my consideration, just kind of a bonus. We're getting them in there, and you're really going to love them. So
they're making me happy.
Mix and match them any way you want.
Working it out.
Yeah.
I love those steak fries. Y'all want some steak fries?
Okay. We're going to save them and put in some Temptations there for you.
We're going to put some in the Temptations egg tray. All right, so this is M51887, reminding you also, if you go with auto delivery, every 4 months for a year, we're going to keep shipping this same great offer for you. And remember, even when the price of beef goes up, and almost always it does.
It does.
During that year time period, your price stays the same. That's the beauty of shopping for a one-day only price. When you see it, take advantage of it. You never know when they're going to pop up, and when they do, consider yourself in the right place at the right time. 4 easy payments on your credit card. This is M51887. Stay on the line for this. Mr. Shockley, it's always a pleasure, sir. Oh, and real quickly.
Yeah, one quick safety tip. The bacon wrapped sirloins, just so you know, has this little metal pin in here, which you want to keep in while you cook it. And right before you're ready to serve it, just kind of pull it right out, and you're all set. You don't want anybody chewing on that.
Otherwise, it's crunchy.
That's right.
And not in a good way. All right, Mr. Shockley, thanks you, sir.
Guys.
Always good to have you back. All right, let's check in with our Mary, who is helping out on our big 5-hour show today. And she's here with Tara with something that our Temptationistas have been asking for.
We are super excited. Hi, Tara Tesher.
There.
Hi. Everybody, don't worry. Dave's not leaving. He's just going to put his feet up for a hot second, maybe get a little bit of water.
A coffee.